Hey guys, this is Sharon. I thought that I would give you a quick flip through of my August pages, and I'm also going to give you a highlight or a preview of my September pages. So we'll get started. I'm using the DO2 pages from Day Runner, and they come with these month on 2 pages monthly calendars. And they are tabbed, and I generally keep all of them in the planner all year. I keep the whole year's worth of monthly calendars. So you'll see this is my monthly spread, and this is where I do all of my pre-planning. Everything on here is birthdays, anniversaries, schedule with the girls, any kind of appointments that I have pre-planned. That all is done here. And then when I set up my daily pages for the month, all of this information gets transferred to the daily pages. And that's what these check marks are. That's just to indicate that they have been moved to my daily pages. One thing that I'm doing differently this month is, in the past, I have used this first page of the monthly pages, the daily pages. I've used that as my index. I would record important information from throughout the month. I would record it here. But what happens is, when I'm archiving my pages, I archive all of this, which includes the index. So I don't have the index with me anymore after these have been archived. So I've decided that on the back of the month on 2 pages calendar, I'm going to put them here. This is where they would they've labeled this the month's priorities, but I'm just going to use this as my index. So I will have this throughout the year. Now, obviously, I didn't do it for past years or past months, but I'll have this going forward, so that will work out very well. One other thing you may notice is I've got the DIY fish life mapping inserts. I have just the monthly calendar, the monthly chart in here. As you know, I've tried the monthly, I have tried the life mapping inserts before. I had a 3-month trial, and I just couldn't make them work for me. It just seemed too cumbersome and too much rewriting, and I don't have time for that. But I've been watching some videos, and I really like Patty with the Homemakers Daily. I like the way that she is doing her inserts. She's been recording a weekly review on how she's used them, and it's just so practical to me. It flipped a light switch with me. It makes a lot of sense now. So I think that I'm going to try them again because I just want to use them so bad. They seem so incredibly useful. So I do think that I'm going to try it again. But what I was going to do for August is I was going to try out the monthly chart. I really like the idea of tracking things throughout the month. You know, having a list of things to track and then being able to see when you do them throughout the month. I really, really like that. Although when I decided to do it in August, there was just a few more days left in August, so I've decided to do it for September instead. So I'll let you know how that goes. So let's just move on to the August pages. Any decorations you see, any artwork or stickers or masking tape, that's usually done after the fact. I typically don't decorate. I certainly don't decorate ahead of time, and I don't really decorate on a daily basis either. I generally just kind of go back and try to fill in blank spaces. But I haven't done that on every page, just here and there. So let's just get started. This is another example of me just doing some Zen doodling. And you can see this day doesn't look like I did anything. It's more likely that I just didn't use my planner on this day. You can see some more stickers that I've added. And as I've mentioned before, this section is where I list my personal tasks. This is where I list appointments, and this is generally my work tasks or any kind of notes that I take. And in the appointments section, I list appointments, but I also go back and list things that I've done, because I like to use this as sort of a journal as well. I like to look back and see how my days went. I liked this. This was a magazine cutout. I just thought it was funny, and I don't know, I just thought it was funny. Flipping through more magazine cutouts. Here I'm using the clear page flags. I just think that they add color, and they also do point to important things. Did some journaling here. This was just a really freaky magazine cutout that I thought was startling, so I added it. And I just pasted it down with a glue stick. And this is, you know how in magazines you have the perfume samples where you just lift up the corner to smell the perfume? I just cut this out. I thought that I would put it in here and make my pages smell pretty, but it didn't last very long. But it's still really pretty. This is Viva La Juicy perfume. Wednesday was a very busy day. These are just some notes that I took. I didn't style my hair today. I thought that was funny. I think it was more likely that I didn't style my hair on this day, but whatever. More magazine cutouts. On this day we had a work outing at the Durham Bulls baseball game, so this is just a ticket. Again, you can see on the weekends I don't really have much in the work side, but the personal side is pretty busy. I'm getting towards the end of the month. This is this weekend. This is Friday. And Saturday. Saturday was kind of a lazy day for me. I didn't do any chores on Saturday, I don't think. And typically I use these flags just for pre-planning, excuse me, pre-planning purposes, but I kind of like the way they look. They just add some color. So I'm just going to leave that there. This was yesterday. Yesterday I tried to fit in a lot of tasks. It didn't work very well. But when I wrote them all out, it was very confusing as to, you know, what I needed to do where. So I decided to make myself a key. P is for planner, C is for computer, and then beside each of the boxes I indicated whether it needed to be done at the computer, whether it was my planner, and then I also color-coded for chores and personal. So then I just used my highlighter to color-code the boxes, and then when I completed it, I just highlighted the entire task. And you can see that I didn't really get that much done, but that was totally over-planned on my part anyway. So that's the end of August, and I will give you a quick view of what September is going to look like this week. Typically during my weekly planning on Sunday, I will well, let me just show you. I will write down all of my recurring tasks and just move the post-its to the next week. But I haven't done my weekly planning yet, so you see things as they are before I plan them. And you can see here again, this is September's calendar, and all of these items have been moved to my daily pages. This is the 365/30 list for September. I'm going to try to do that this month. So I just printed it out and punched it to put in here. So this is today. You can see all of these post-it notes are recurring tasks, and typically what I do, as I said, is I will move these just to the planner pages and then move the sticky note to the following week, but I haven't done that yet. That's today, this is tomorrow, this is just something that I'm tracking at work. You can see that I already have some tasks scheduled for Wednesday. This is my recurring tasks for Wednesday. Thursday, a little bit of the same. Friday, not much planned. Saturday, we have a few things planned, my recurring tasks. And then over here, I have a reminder that Pier 1 is having a 20% off sale. And I have a coupon here for Bath & Body Works, so I punched them and put them in here for Saturday to remind me that I want to go to these two places on Saturday. And this is Sunday. So that's it. So that is my flip through for August and a little preview of September's pages. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are having a great holiday for those of you who celebrate Labor Day. Although I don't know that there's anything to celebrate, but if you have a day off, good, and I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.